Welcome back to Blessed and Budgeted. If you're new here, hi, my name is Talitha, and this channel is where faith meets finances. Today we're not going to be cash stuffing, we're actually going to be budgeting our final paycheck of, I guess technically July, but it's on the 31st that we get the money, so I'm going to be budgeting for August. So yeah, let's get into it. So it's going to be a little bit different this time around. You know what? I'm just going to quickly take out the next pages that we need here. Go. Okay, so it's going to be a little bit different this time around because we are only getting one paycheck in this next 2 weeks, which is going to be interesting to say the least. We're only getting paid by the Army, and it's a lot less than what we're used to, so it's going to be a really low income this time around, and hopefully we're not going to be too over budget. So let's see here. We get paid on the 31st. And we got paid $18.33.59. So that'll be the only thing we've got. So we'll just put the total down here. Now, we don't have any subscriptions coming out until December. So we're gonna move right on to fixed expenses, starting with our tithes. So 10% of our income is going to be $184. I always round up to the nearest dollar just because it makes it so much easier. I hate working in cents. $184. Rent is gonna be $500 because if you remember my last budget with me video, I took out $500 from that paycheck for this rent because I knew it would be a lot less money than we're used to. Sorry, I'm just gonna, you can see this, right? Yes, you can. Good. Okay, let's see what else comes out. Car insurance for both cars is going to be $197. Then two of our life insurances are coming out, so that's $58 here and $8 here. Tenant insurance is $23. Bank charges, I always set aside $25 just in case. And then the rest is going to come out next paycheck. So now for, and then we're just gonna do a real quick total. Okay, so that total is going to be $995. Now onto our variable expenses. So gas always gets $150. And now, since my husband's gone for the summer, we've only been using one car, so we actually don't spend all that, which is fine. It just ends up being a little bit more of a buffer in our account, which gives me a little bit more peace of mind. Groceries always gets $200. Well, not always, but in this case, it's getting $200. And then all the way down to Army food and drink gets $5. And then $130 for the line of credit interest. So that all added together $485 is our total for our variable expenses this time around. So then that plus the 995 is going to equal $1,480 total expenses, and paired with the 1,83359, 1480. Left over, we have $300.53. Sorry, $353.59 is what we have left over to move to the next page. Okay, so debt payoff. We did have, for some reason, our line of credit is supposed to come out on the 27th, but it didn't come out until the 31st. So I don't know what's going on there, and I don't have access to figure out what's going on there. So I'm gonna have to wait till my husband gets home to find out, but regardless, it came out. So that was $98.23 that came out of that. So the total then of that is $98.23. I'm just going to clear that for now and set it off to the side. And I know our savings is blank. I'm just going to leave it blank because we don't have enough money to throw into savings this time around, which is fine. I did put quite a bit more than I was expecting into savings last time, so I'm not worried about that. What I'm worried about is paying off our debt. So with this paper mostly done, we're going to move on to this one, and we're going to start here. So we're going to skip over holidays this time around, which is fine. I actually feel quite secure in how much is in our holiday binder. We're going to skip over our savings challenges because that's not something I am finding is, what's the word I'm looking for? A priority right now. But we are going to do our 1 month ahead just because all of this money here that goes into these actually goes straight into our debt at the end of the month, which is the next video I will be filming. No, after the cash stuffing that's coming up. But regardless, we're going to do our usual. So rent always gets 20. Groceries, car insurance, phone bills, and gas all get 5. Debt payments always gets a 10. So that's going to equal $50 going into there. Now the rest of that page is blank. We're going to head, hold on, because I needed that back. I didn't mean to actually fully clear it. Hold on. 353 minus 98 equals, okay, minus 50. Okay, so we still have $200 to play with, but I'm not going to use all of it because I do want to keep just a little bit of a buffer in our account, because I don't like it being fully zero in our checking account. It just makes me really nervous. So I do like to have a little bit of a buffer, because I have experienced an overdrawn account before and it doesn't make me feel good. So I'd rather not experience that again. So we're gonna go into short term, and you know what? All of short term is gonna get $5. So I don't need a calculator for this. 5 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 times 9 is 45. So $45 going to short term. And then long term, just to show you guys how much is left. We're gonna do long term now. Which are, you know what, are also all gonna get $5 put into them. This is the moment, looking at this, is when I am kind of sad that Canada does not have a $1 bill, because I could have made this stretch so much farther if I was able to use $1 bills. I'm a little jealous of all of you people down in the States who follow me, who have those $1 bills. And are able to make that stretch so much farther than I can. I mostly I don't like using coin. I have a whole stack of coins back here. It feels silly to me to put it in an envelope that's open. Anyways, that's what we've got, and it also equals up to 45. I know that because there's 9 of these as well. And then for our wallet, because I do want to stick some money in our wallet as well, just for emergencies. We're going to do 15 each instead of the usual 30, which equals to 30, but that's okay. 30. So that's going to give us an $85.36 buffer in our account, and it's not much, but that plus the buffer of last paycheck is totally okay. Not worried about it at all. So we can clear that now. Hopefully that actually adds up right. So we're just gonna quick throw in our denominations here. I can't believe it's already August. Like, July seemed to just fly right by, even with hubby being gone and 2 crazy toddlers to watch during the day. I guess one of them's not, she is still a toddler, but she's going into kindergarten in the fall. It's just hard to believe, because I remember when she was born, she was the cutest. Well, not the cutest. My baby was the cutest, but I might just be biased. Oh, I forgot the wallet. Yeah, it's just crazy watching them grow up. And I still feel like I'm 19, but I have to remind myself that 19 was 8 years ago. Anyways, rent next. $20. 25, 5, 10, 5. Okay. Well, that's done. We're just gonna quick count them all up. So 1, 2, 3. You know what? Let's start from the other side, because that's gonna be a lot easier. So we have 9 and 9, that's 18. 10, 11. No, what am I doing? 18, 19, 20. Oh my goodness. 21, 22, 23, 24. And we're gonna do this in a different color. So we have 24 5s. And then we have 1, 2, 3 10s. And 1 20. So equals 120 plus 30 plus 20 equals 170. And now just to double check, 50 plus 30 plus 45 plus 45 also equals 170. Perfect, my math is mathing today. Okay, so with that one done, we can throw it back into the binder. And I will quickly write the rest of this in. So short term and long term. Each got 45. 50 went into 1 month ahead, and then wallet got 30. Which 170 is the total there. So 18, 33, 59, 1480. I was so close. 80. Sinking funds got 170. Debt payoff is 98.23. Let's see what our buffer is for this time around. Yep, there we go, 85.59. I forgot to add the 23 cents in, but it's 23 cents. I'm not worried that that's gonna break the bank. So I am going to transfer it over. I have to print off some more of those cash breakdowns for the teller at the bank. Usually I just go to the if I didn't have so many fives, I would just go to the automatic one, like just the machine, instead of having to talk to a real person. But there's just so many fives, I can't do that. Anyways, so I think that's everything. So I just wanted to thank you guys for spending some time with me here at Blessed and Budgeted. I just want, really, honestly, it's amazing seeing all the subscribers coming in and all the comments, and it's so nice to be a part of this community. That being said, if you enjoyed today's video, please like and subscribe. I'd love to have you along for our debt-free journey here at Blessed and Budgeted. Bye.